Konbanwa. Welcome desu ka? Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Jalapeno Spicy Gamer in the chat early. I appreciate that, Jalapeno. Hello, Monkey. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, we're just getting started. I've had a week, guys. It's been a wild one. Hello, Ashley Knott. You have a second account, Jalapeno? So, let's talk a little bit. So I got a new light setup this weekend. It's called Jalapeno Spicy Gamer 2. I'll have to be on the lookout for it. Different angle going on. So this is not how I want it long term. Let me know how you guys like it though, for now. So I got a new light because my old one, hello Big Red, welcome in. We had some problems with like glare and like really strong reflections. I think this music might just be a little too spicy. We'll take that down just a hair. So I got a new light from my mother. It was a belated birthday present, and I appreciate it very much if you're watching, Mom. But the tripod is just a little too high. So, like, we were in the sky. All right. So that's good jalapeno. Like, top of my head stream, and that's probably not what you guys want to see. So now you guys are perched, like, on my monitor for now until I can get a different tripod with the proper, like, attachment. But we have a little bit better lighting, and I just tried this before stream. This was what we were going to do. Sorry, I hit the mic. This is what we were going to do on Tuesday, but my mic wasn't working. See, like, if we do this, we get some glare, but if we do straight on, it's pretty good. We were gonna put, currently have some typing problems, so if I put weird stuff in chat, that's why. No problem, Monkey. I have a buddy who gifted me this Gundam because he's a big fan of them, and I expressed some interest in it. So he gave it to me, and I was like, we could put it together on stream. That would be fun. But my camera didn't want to work, and then I got, like, really sick, like, a half hour after stream was supposed to start. So we just forgoed stream on Tuesday, and I appreciate the patience. I know it's been a while since you guys have gotten anything new from me. Henry. My dog's licking his paws under my desk. But that's enough from me. That was a good little catch up, but I think we should get into the games. That's what you guys came here for. So I'm gonna take this down just a tad. And then switch this over. Phone totally wasn't working that day, so I completely understand. I have smashed up my fair share of phones, so. But I got this new light, and I got this desk riser from, like, my work has, like, a free bin where people, if they don't want stuff, they just kind of, like, put it on, like, a table in a break room. And there was this, like, desk riser. So I grabbed that to see if I could help me organize my stuff a little bit. And I don't know if I like it 100% yet or not. Oh, I have forgotten. Oh, no. Do y'all have iPhones? I do have an iPhone. So we gotta get a sandwich going real quick. Picnic. You like reading, Monkey? Reading is fun if I can find something I'm interested in. Oh, I can't picnic while writing. Let's try this again. Make a sandwich. We need the ultra avocado sandwich. This is your second account? iPhones break super easily. My iPhone is fine. I don't have any problems with mine so far. Granted, I got mine like 6 months ago or so. But I had one for a few years before that, and I never had any issues. Lettuce. Let us put this lettuce on our Sammy. Don't have an iPhone, but my mom really wants me to have one. They're gonna give me my sister's old one eventually. Monkey has a Samsung. Everyone I've ever met who has an iPhone has some sort of huge crack in their screen. Well, Ashley Knott, I have good news for you. You can officially say you know someone who doesn't have a gigantic crack in their screen. Jalapeno's got a Nokia. You got Snake on there? Snake is, it's the GOAT of cell phone games. In my humble opinion. My sister's old phone has a big crack. I know that the old ones, the older ones, tended to crack pretty easily, but they have changed the material they make the screens out of in the past few years, I think, and so they don't break as easily. I'm not like a huge Apple guy by any means. I just prefer iPhones to like Androids. I don't get Samsung unless you want a bunch of random water to get in. I am team iPhone, Jalapeno. Remember the Windows Phone? I had a buddy who had one of those, and it ran off of 2G cellular. That thing was wild. And the Windows App Store was absolute garbage. Like, I remember he couldn't put, like, Facebook on his phone. Back when Facebook was big. Didn't know that was a thing. It was such, like, a... I don't want to say a big thing, but it was a well-known enough thing that the 3 main characters in Grand Theft Auto 5 each have, like, spoofs of those things. So, like, one of them... I can't remember who has what, but one of them has... like a spoofed iPhone, one has like a spoofed Android, and one has a Windows phone. And I find that really entertaining. It's the reason Windows 8 looked like it did. Yeah, and then now that they have like Windows mobile devices with like the ROG Ally, they've altered their operating system far enough away from Windows 8 that you can't, like, it's almost inoperable on a mobile platform. I think Trevor is the Windows Phone knockoff. That sounds about right. Alright. We should have some good old iron juguli spawning in here. And maybe, let's give me the wide angle here. Maybe today is the day that we get our little guy. Where is he? Is it this one? There we go. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. You look suspicious. Hold up. Let me get a look at the rest of you. Maybe not. You looked a little too blue. Not very... GTA 5 ringtones are so goofy. I do remember liking those a lot. Not phone knowledgeable. It's alright. I barely keep up with it these days. Like, there would have to be some sort of, like, sizable difference for me to switch to, like, an Android phone. Or, like, Apple would have to seriously mess up and, like, have, like, a crazy security breach or whatever for me to consider it. Since I completed Undertale, how would you rate it? Like, just number scale-wise, I'd say I'd probably rate it around a 9. 8.5, 9 is what I'd give it. I just did the voiceover for the video. Oh my gosh! I did the voiceover last night, and Flops is helping me put it together once again. And so we're hoping Tuesday or Thursday of next week to have it out. So there will probably be no stream that day, and then we'll just do the video premiere instead, if that sounds good to you guys. Only the real ones use pair phones. You know it. Only those are so exclusive, only like 4 people got them. And they were all fictional. Flops is great with editing. He is so good. The work he puts in, I don't think there's truly a way for me to express how much I, like, appreciate what he does. Because without him, there probably wouldn't be videos. Or if there were, they would be garbage. Because I don't know how to do all that. You have a prop iCarly pair phone in your room? Like one used on set, or just like a replica one? Also, Jalapeno, I prefer YouTube Shorts for creating. I seem to have a lot more success on there. And then for like viewing and interacting with people, I prefer TikTok, because that's just what the people around me use. And most of the YouTube Shorts are just TikTok reposts anyway, so it doesn't super matter. It's a replica. Still cool. iCarly was a great show, TBH. I completely agree. If you guys haven't seen it yet, and you're absolutely psychotic, there's a channel called Quentin Reviews, and he does, like, ultra long form, like, retrospective content, and he did, like, 9 to 10 hours on iCarly and, like, 12 hours on Victorious. They are very good videos. Highly recommend, if you like the shows, to give them a watch. Kiwi gum or watermelon gum? Quentin Reviews W. It's so good. I prefer watermelon gum, I think. Personally. Okay, folks. Let me know what your opinion is. We can do overworld music, or we can go back to the pre-stream playlist. Which would you guys prefer? Spencer and Sam are my favorite in the show. I love Spencer so much. And I can't remember his name. The guy who plays him so funny too, like in other stuff. Nickelodeon kind of fell off. This is true. I did watch a long-form retrospective about, I guess that was a Disney show. Or was it? Was Lab Rats a Disney show? Or a Nick show? I kind of remember it being on Disney XD, but I'm not 100% sure. Jerry Trainer, that's what it is. Lab Rats was Disney XD. Oh yeah, they had was it the Thundermans? Which they were like two shows that were basically the exact same show, just on different networks. Or Henry Danger. I think it was Henry Danger. Lab Rats theme went so hard. Honestly, it kind of did. But the show kind of fell off immediately after the theme song. Alright, what we got? We got Silver Dragons? No, we don't. We outie. The lighting down here is gonna mess with me tonight for the Gabites. I have to retire from this channel until Saturday because you have high school. That's unfortunate. I do remember my high school days. I'm glad they are over. Love Henry Danger and Danger Force. I have not watched Henry Danger. And I haven't watched an aggressively lengthed retrospective of it either, so I don't really have an opinion at this point in time. Never watched it. Kind of miss Yokai Watch. It never took off in the West. Yokai Watch, the anime, was so good. I remember that. That was great. I told people in Flop's Discord, but me and him have started studying Japanese again. Well, me again. I studied it briefly and then kind of fell off. But I'm trying to get back into it because I have a project in the works. I remember my high school days because I graduated 2 years ago. There you go. I'm gonna chill here for a bit, but after that I will watch a video before I say bye-bye to my channel. Sounds good, Jalapeno. I remember watching Yokai Watch on Cartoon Network before they dropped it. Was it on Cartoon Network and then... Well, I guess you're in Europe, so I don't know if it would be the same. Because I think it was on Cartoon Network, then I think they dropped it, and I think Disney XD picked it up. Because I know Disney XD picked up Pokemon in America as well. But I don't know if it's the same in Europe. Is anyone else from Canada? I think Monkey's from Canada. I think they've said that on stream a few times. Yep, Monkey's from Canada. I got Canadian chips the other day. In Europe, Pokemon never aired on Cartoon Network, which I found weird. Big Red went to Canada once. I went to Canada once. For 8 minutes, illegally. We had permission from, like, the border patrol, but none of us had passports, so, like, it technically wasn't super cool. But, like, it's all good. Also, I was, like, 11, so... So where did Pokemon air where you are, Ashley? Not? I'm curious. The police are gonna bust down the doors. Yes, I am technically a criminal. I guess. Technically, you could say I didn't have a choice in the matter because of my age. But... Also, what's the statute of limitations on that? I don't know. It aired on CITV. I have not heard of that before. I think international, like, broadcasts like broadcasting is so interesting. Um, Especially like since it's so close to me and I watch some of it fairly regularly because I'm a big hockey fan. Like Canadian broadcasts uh, are like really cool to me. I know it's basically just American TV, just with different names, but and like different companies airing it. But I think it's so cool. It was on Freeview, so anyone could watch the show. Oh, that makes sense. We had it on broadcast TV, which was like Freeview essentially, for a very long time, because it was on WB Kids in America in like the early 2000s. But I think sometime during the Advanced series, Cartoon Network picked it up, so it went to a cable channel. Pokemon stopped airing in 2021. Well, there's a new series out now. I don't know where it's airing, though, or if it's airing on television, or if it's strictly like a streaming thing. I don't know if you guys watched the Pokemon Presents or not, but the new like Pokemon Foxbox / WB Kids fell off immensely hard. It did. I remember like Power Hour for me in my early childhood, because I had like a 11-inch color tube TV with like the antennas built in, and every day after school I remember I'd watch the original Yu-Gi-Oh series, then I'd watch Pokemon because it was on right after, and then I'd watch not Power Rangers because I hated Power Rangers for some reason. I'm a Pokemon. If a Pokemon could Mega Evolve in Gigantamax... Oh, imagine if a Pokemon could Mega Evolve in Gigantamax at the same time. Just be like a gigantic version of the Mega Pokemon. I think that'd be pretty sweet. Still love the American bumper of Yugi, Luffy, and Sonic singing the national anthem. Oh, yeah. That thing is great. Sonic singing the U.S. national anthem is magical. I believe there's also a skit where, for like a summer vacation thing, where Yugi tries to teach Ash from Pokemon how to play like Yu-Gi-Oh! It would be dubious for copyright, so I probably won't do it. Maybe we could do like a Discord night if we can convince Flops. But we should do like a Discord night or a stream or something where we just watch like old bumpers and like commercials from like old cartoons and stuff, or like old Cartoon Network commercials and stuff. I think that'd be super fun. The international airing have wider crossovers too. Yes, did Ash fighting Yugi in a Pokemon battle as well. That is... I need to find these and watch them, because they're so cool. Early 2000s TV was so, like, creative, because they had to work so hard to keep your attention from, like, changing the channel. So, it's stuff you just don't really get these days with streaming, and it's kind of sad. There's also one where Yugi orders a burger, and it's so funny. We'll have to find that. We can also watch, like, the Satanic Panic, like, church, like, sermons about how Pokemon's evil. Those things are wild. How, like, Pikachu's teaching your kids how to, like, summon demons and stuff. I think those, like, videos are hilarious as well. I've seen that. It's kind of nuts. There are still churches who believe Pokemon is satanic. I do not doubt it. I lived in the Bible Belt for a while. And I know that there's some crazy folks out there. So, see, that's kind of nuts. That one of the guy with the mullet talking to parents about how your kids won't love you because all there is Pokemon, and I think that's hilarious. That was like an oldie but goodie, and it's making a comeback on like TikTok and stuff. Imagine if a Pokemon like Steelix trying to summon a demon. Yeah, what kind of demon does Steelix summon? That would be kind of nuts. Also, how does he summon a demon? He can't speak. Unless it's just like a bigger, more evil Steelix. Vivian is 666. You gotta collect all the Vivians to form the summoning circle. That's why there's the special event Vivian. So that, they're super rare and only certain people who are committed enough can summon the demons. They always say Pokemon or Pokemon. Yeah, it's like Pokemon. This is goodbye. I'll catch you later, Jalapeno Gamer. Jalapeno Spicy Gamer. Jalapeno Galaxy. Jalapeno Fire. You've been a person of many names. It's been a good time. Catch you down the road. Gotta get all the unknown and summon the alphabet demon. Get all the unknown and summon the alphabet mafia. Church don't like those. Oh no! Oh no! Come on. Okay, there we go. I look away for 1 second and I'm falling off a cliff. I am speed. I have to retire because you have high school. That is a bummer. Well, we'll be here whenever you go on break. So, see you until next Tuesdays. You've not seen the robot Hariyama? Yeah, Iron Hands, I think is his name. He always gets me because I'm pretty sure his shiny form, the like yellow part is different, and it doesn't always turn on right away. So it spawns in, and then you have to stare at it like that. Like, that's not on Iron Hands, but it does the same thing. And you just have to like wait and make sure it's not shiny. Yeah, some of the Paradox Pokemon are super cool. Okay. I think how much time? We still got some time on this sandwich. If we don't find the shiny in the time of the sandwich, I'm gonna set a poll for where you guys think we're gonna find the shiny. Foxbox had a whole event where TNMT, Sonic X, Cubix, Ultimate Muscle, and Kirby right back at ya had a crossover movie? That's wild. Roaring Moon is your favorite Paradox Pokemon? I think mine's either Iron Jugulis or, shoot, what's his name? The Paradox Tyranitar is also very cool. It's all reused footage, but probably took tons of editing work to pull off. I would assume so. Hello? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Iron Thorns, that's what it is, yeah. Someday I gotta watch the fight for the box. It'll be very special. It's free on YouTube. There we go. I love that some companies have just, like, uploaded their shows on YouTube for free. Like, I was a huge Code Lyoko fan growing up, and like the first 2 or 3 seasons of that show were on YouTube for free, at least like 4 or 5 years ago when I watched it. Still pretty good. You don't realize how much like reused animation was used in those shows until you like binge it back to back and you're like, oh, they have like 4 sequences that are just the same in every episode. Has a different soundtrack depending on if you're watching the French or English version. I did not know that. I might have to watch the sub of it eventually. I always watched it in English, and I thought it was fine. I get into it a little bit in my video that's coming out next week, but I like to watch anime dubbed most of the time. I know that's sacrilege to some people, but by the power of Starlight, a shiny Pokemon will appear. I hope so. But like, I don't exclusively watch anime when I watch it. I like watch it while I'm shiny hunting, or I'm working on a project, or I'm working like at my job. So if I watched anime subbed, like, I would just get nothing done. But I'm working on Japanese, so eventually I'll be able to watch the Japanese version in Japanese without subtitles. And then whenever people don't really watch anime, but I don't see why people argue about it. I don't either. I think it's dumb. But when I see people dunking on people for watching dubbed anime, I'll be able to go like, oh, you need subtitles? You gotta read your show? You don't just know Japanese? And I think that's gonna be very fun. Watch anime while playing Battle Cats? Watching anime while playing a game that you don't need like 100% attention on is one of the most entertaining things you can do, in my opinion. Like, I used to watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and Shiny Hunt all the time. The only anime I really like is Sonic X, and I've never seen the sub version. The 4K voices are pretty silly. Some of the 4K stuff I understand why people don't like, but it's not really the voices. I think the voices are fine. And like, the big 4K show that I watched was the original Yu-Gi-Oh! And I think that those voices are like iconic at this point. But some of the censoring that they did that was like kind of pointless, I was not a fan of. And Battle Cats is very anime inspired. That makes sense. You gotta get some anime while you play, or you gotta watch anime while you play anime. I feel like if I'd already finished Xenoblade, I could play Xenoblade and watch anime, but I'm like trying to absorb the Xenoblade story right now, so I keep getting super busy and don't have time to play it though, which is unfortunate. The Shadow Realm is actually a thing from the dub, and they had to stitch footage together later in the series to show people in the Shadow Realm. There's an entire set of cats that are anime girls. I mean, I do love me some waifus, so... To be fair, I haven't watched many other anime aside from Pokemon as a kid, which I kind of liked the first couple seasons, but it's not great. The Shadow Realm became canon even though it was only the dub's way of censoring death. The Shadow Realm, like, is so... It's one of those things where it just became so iconic that you just kind of have to go with it. Same with, like, Joey's accent. It makes no sense for him to have the accent he does. Another set is Greek gods. Don't tell Shelby about that. She'll be playing the game immediately. Because she loves Greek mythology. Got 2 minutes left on this. All right. Dodge these guys. I think we have enough time to do another lap up to here. He was walking on the like barricade. Okay. Do 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 do. I got a feeling there's gonna be no shiny here for us. We still got a little time. I've gotten a last minute shiny before, so it definitely is possible. Tried to watch Yu-Gi-Oh, but it wasn't good. I love Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, retro Yu-Gi-Oh is a weak spot for me. Where, like, if I see something and it's, like, old school Yu-Gi-Oh, I just have to buy it. So... I love Yu-Gi-Oh, especially 5Ds. I have not watched 5Ds. I have watched... The only ones I really watched were, the original and GX. Anything past that, I kind of fell off of. Did like the 4Kids voices though? I think the 4Kids voices are very good. And the theme song wild. What do you guys think about the Dunsparce evolution? I think it's fine. Oh, this is not the place I want to be. I don't hate it. Little Dan Green is Yugi. Really? I feel like people do not realize the 4Kids voice actors weren't professionals before anime. They did movie knockoffs and commercials. Well, they did pretty good, I will say. And some of them went on to be, like, pretty successful voice actors, so... You're using him as a team member in Violet. I think people got so hyped up on like evolution fan art for so long that there wasn't really anything that they could have made that would have pleased everyone. Mike Pollock was in a Cars ripoff? Really? Make a sandwich. Silver pick. Oh shoot. I think I can do this all in 10 minutes. We're gonna make a poll. I'll use this one. Where will we find the shiny? Bottom plateau. You. Rail. Middle. Plateau. Middle ledge. Top plateau. Ledge. There we go. Sad that we'll never have an era of anime dubs ever again. Have that era of anime dubs ever again. There was a magic to it. There was. I do, part of me misses like old school cable television. But part of me knows that it's better, question mark. There's more variety now. Whereas like back in the day you'd have like a few anime outside of, this is for anime specifically, but there was like a few anime that would break out outside of Japan, but now with like Crunchyroll and Netflix, like there's like dozens a year that people get super hyped for, and I think that's cool. Stay. Nope. There we go. This gen is the first time you can catch a Pokemon that's canonically killed the professor of the region. That is true. I think 4Kids cast is super cheesy, but I think they did a good job most of the time. At least from what I've seen. What are we making sandwiches for? The sandwiches help boost the encounter rate for Dark-type Pokemon, which is what we are hunting for. Iron Jugulis is Dark-type. So, I also remember watching Bakugan and had a few of them. I remember Bakugan. That thing was awesome. I have that game for Wii. Maybe one day we'll do like a Bakugan stream. That would be super fun, I think. So now we have Encounter Power, Dark level 2, Experience Point Grass, and Catching Power Dragon level 1 for 30 minutes. So Bakugan never actually was successful in Japan and only got big in the West. That is interesting. You would think that it would have been big in Japan. It's got like all of the things that generally lead to success there. But it was gigantic in the US. Like, at least where I was, all of my friends had Bakugan. I remember before they started making the like toys, like when the show came out, before the toys came out, me and my buddies would make our own Bakugan with like we'd like tape bottle caps together. And like they wouldn't pop open or anything, but we would just like pretend they would. They continued the anime solely for the US market. Dang. I did not know that. I know that they, a few years ago, they like completely reworked the actual physical game. And like the cards are all different shapes now, and like there's a bunch of different stuff. Oh my gosh, come on, man. I played a Bakugan Wii game for like 10 minutes once, and the visuals reminded me of Sonic Rider Zero Gravity. Yeah, we did make our own. We would get like 2-liter or like regular soda bottle, like screw-on tops, and we'd get like different colors to like try and match them to like the Bakugan we wanted. So like if you wanted like the main one, you'd do like a red and a black one, or like a red and an orange one. And then you do like a purple and a black one for like the main bad guys Bakugan. Yeah. Bakugan got a reboot too. At least their social media does reference and acknowledge the OG anime toys and fans. That's good, at least. I would hope that like the older ones, although I don't even know how many of those are even functioning anymore. Hello. Because like the springs are probably all going out on them and stuff. But I'd hope that they would be like compatible with the newer game. The reboot's doing well to my knowledge. I know that they released a Switch game that came with like cards and like Bakugan for the rebooted game. And I heard that the Switch game was like really bad, unfortunately. Me and Flops did get excited for a second and almost went out and bought it. But then we realized that it reviewed pretty poorly and decided against it. And then we got back into Magic the Gathering, and that's a big old money pit. And now I got a Gundam to build, and that's probably going to become an expensive habit as well. Because I'm watching the original, like, 1976 show right now, and every single one of the Gundam I see, I'm like, that thing's so cool, I want it. So, that's where I'm at this point. I feel like if Mettaton, oh my gosh, woo, let me try that one again. I feel like if Mettaton was a Pokemon trainer, he would use Iron Jugulis and Iron Thorns. I think Mettaton would have all future Paradox Pokemon. And then maybe like a Scizor. Hey, see, that's what happens. Big Red, you said you hadn't seen Iron Hands before. It shows up and it's like all blacked out. And then its lights turn on real slow. And you're like, is it a shiny? Because I think the lights are different in the shiny. Whereas Iron Jugulis on the screen you can see is like the main part silver and the light up part is the same. Actually, I think he would use majority future Paradox Pokemon, but he'd definitely have a Rotom. I think Rotom and Scizor he'd have. Mettaton would use Oddish. Why Oddish? Because Oddish. Oh, well, I don't know. Valid point. Who do you think would be on Sans' team? What would Sans' Pokemon team be? Maybe Mega Metagross too. I could see Mettaton with a Mega Metagross. That's a whole lot of M's too. My allergy meds are starting to wear off. I took them too early this morning. And that is unfortunate. Hello? I would like one silver dragon, please. Do-do-do. Sans would have ghost types. Is there a spaghetti monster Pokemon I don't know about? I don't think so. Sans would only choose Pokemon he can make puns out of. Valid. What would be a good, like, Sans pun Pokemon? I feel like the obvious one's Pikachu. But he'd name it, like, Peek at You. Maybe a Mega or Gigantamax Gengar. Lots of spaghetti. Oh no! Man, I keep doing that. I need to be more careful. Okay. Silver Dragon, Silver Dragon. Also, you gotta, like, super carefully check all the Doug trios. Also, I do want to check boxes. Did I... Not boxes. Bag. The weird skeleton Pokemon thing for Pokemon Snakewood. That makes sense since he lives in Snowden. I haven't thought about Pokemon Snakewood in a very long time. Did I buy more Dusk Balls? I did not. After the sandwich, I should probably go buy more Pokeballs. Oh. I see you. Okay, you're just regular. We'd have Doug Trio named Hot Dog since he sells hot dogs. That's a good one. I'm trying to... Oh, okay. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. No friends over here. Whoop. And a Blaziken meme chicken titties. You don't know Pokemon Snakewood is an old Pokemon ROM hack that had zombies in it. But later in the game, the plot kind of gets super random. It's also kind of stupid hard. I do remember playing it back in the day. I used to be pretty big in, like, the ROM hack scene. So I played a lot of the classic ones. I played, like, Snakewood's special black version, I think. There was, like, a haunted silver version. that I played. I played mostly like the spooky ones. What are you? Hello? Oh, you're just a regular Doug Trio. I would also play, like, before games were released globally, like, at the same time, I would get my hands on ROM dumps of the Japanese versions of games before they released in the West, and then download, like, fan translation patches. I remember there used to be a ton of EXE Pokemon ROM hacks. Yeah. I feel like the golden era of Pokemon ROM hacks is kind of done, which is unfortunate. But there's still lots of good ones to go back and play. Basically, every Pokemon creepypasta had a ROM hack at one point or another, so that's fun. It's the only Pokemon ROM hack I've actually finished. If you played it or streamed it, it'd be totally fun to watch, but only if you want to. That game is nuts. I don't remember. I played it like 10, 15 years ago. How vulgar is it? Because if it's like really like vulgar, I probably won't stream it. But it would be cool. I want to do some like fun, spooky stuff for Halloween. I remember it was so annoying because even as late as the 2010s, Europe still got games later. So it annoyed me that I usually had to wait last to play certain games. Buried Alive is my favorite Pokemon creepypasta. That one's good. Oh. Whoop. I forget. How do you... I know there's a way to, like, clip into the wall. I forget how to do it, but I know, like, I've seen videos of people that have shiny spawn, like, in the walls. Glad we have international releases for most games now. It's just better way to release the games. I think so too, especially with how prevalent the internet is. Like, if you release something in one region exclusively, like, the whole game will be out before you release it in other regions. I understand why they needed, like, staggered releases back in the day, like, to get the translations done, but at this point I don't think it's that necessary, especially with how big the company is now. Like, Game Freak is gigantic. Like, it's a lot different than when one dude was translating the entire game from Japanese to English. Ed Blood and occasional edgy-ish jokes. The humor is very old internet-y. I might do like a little preview of it, see how it is, and then we might play it on stream. Also, I don't know if my computer can handle running streaming software and a GBA emulator at the same time. I'll have to check, because my computer is fairly old and not very powerful. But I do want to do some spooky stuff with, for like Halloween. Game translations are in general, are done much differently now. It is true. There's like teams that do it now. And like a lot of it, like Google Translate is not good by any means. Trust me, I have found that out very quickly this last week with like trying to pick up words in Japanese. But like there are certain things that you can translate pretty easy with like machine learning now. So when is Dragon Quest Builders starting? Dragon Quest Builders will be starting Tuesday, I believe. And then if there is the video, where I think we're aiming for Thursday for the video. I don't know what you guys are feeling, if we just want to do the video premiere or if we want to do the video premiere and then back to back it with stream. That way we don't have like the first episode of Dragon Quest and then like a gap and then have to wait a whole week for the second one. I am totally cool with whatever you guys want to do. But if like the content whiplash from the Undertale video to the Dragon Quest stream would be too much, that's totally fine with me as well. Wayne, welcome to the stream. When is the DLC out? The first one comes out September 17th. The Teal Mask, I believe, is the one that comes out September 17th. And then is it Indigo Island? I forget. I think it's Indigo Disc or something like that. Comes out in the winter. Maybe Undertale video going into Dragon Quest Builders. That sounds good to me. The video, I will say the video is fairly short. I wanted to get it out for you guys, but I also wasn't feeling super great when I wrote it, so it's a little shorter than my normal length, but I still think that it's going to be a good video for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And I know Flops is working real hard on putting it together, and his editing always comes out super good. So Mudkip come back in the DLC. That would be very cool. I would like to see some Mudkip love, some Totodile love. Totodile's my favorite of the Gen 2 starters. Totodile was my longest shiny hunt of all time. I did the soft resets for shiny Totodile in Pokemon Heart Gold. And it took me over 2 years hunting it on and off, and over 80,000 soft resets. It was a slog. But when I got it, like, I went, like, ballistic, like, insane whenever I found it, finally. I remember, like, running around my house, like, screaming, and then I, like, showed my wife. I was like, look at it! She's like, that's very cool, honey. Is Robo Daddy gonna be in the video? Briefly, yeah. We talked about Robo Daddy briefly. Who's this Mudkip? I've never heard of that one. Haha, Big Red. I think you should change your name to Big Blue. Mudkip, 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 Slowpoke. That's a solid team if I ever heard one. Okay. Silver Dragon, Silver Dragon. I'm just using my dad's account. I'm a kid. Okay. Hello? You're regular. The stream is technically labeled not for kids, but I mean, we don't get too crazy, so I will just mental note. Oh, that's too far. We need to head back up. Whee! Come on, Silver Dragon. Come on. Tilted is family friendly. I try to be. Sometimes things get a little wild, but we're not doing any like crazy boss fights, so I'm not too worried. Axolotl, axolotl, axolotl mudkip. I do like axolotls. I think they're cute. Eventually, I do want to shiny hunt the Hoenn starter trio. I think that'd be cool. Once I get my DS capture cards, that is delayed a little longer than I initially expected, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? You really roll the dice when you buy a used DS online for $20. And it didn't work out in my favor this go around, so. Don't they bring back the regional forms in the areas in the Blueberry Academy? No Flowey fights here. They do swear in sometimes in Snakewood, but it's not too extreme, but still. Okay. I'll keep my eye out for it. We still got a while till like Halloween season. At least for streams. Like in day-to-day, it's been Halloween season. But, and I think they are bringing back regional forms for the, is it the Indigo disc? I can't remember. But that artificial habitat area looks like it's gonna be super fun to explore. I'm really excited for that. Sorry about your writing. It's all good, man. No worries. The stores where I live have Halloween stuff on the shelves already. Mine's been out for a few weeks in my area. I'm still waiting for that Spirit Halloween to open up, though, man. That's gonna be a good day. I'm excited for the Spirit Halloween runs. Sea Monkey's writing. You should see how I speak sometimes. Things don't come out right every once in a while. That's the dyslexia. Beep. Also, the Tourette's doesn't help. It's been pretty mild on stream, which has been nice. I think it's just because my brain's, like, preoccupied. Hello. Okay. And generally, like, when I'm focused on something, my Tourette's isn't super bad. But every once in a while, especially when I'm real tired, it gets pretty wacky, so. This is my favorite teen, Mega Swampert, and Diglets. I remember back in the day, I would like turbo train my starter and then have a bunch of garbage as the rest of my team. Same with me. My words get all jumbled up at times. It's a struggle, especially when you have to read a whole ton. And especially like trying to read like, I've been trying to read more Japanese, and like what I can at least. I can read a good chunk, I just don't know what any of it means, which is wild. But some of the symbols are pretty similar and I get them mixed up, and it's been a hard time trying to fix that. My dream team, Pokemon Dream Team, Eevee. My dream team is just 6 Gengars. And then they all use hypnosis on me so that I can actually get a decent night's sleep. Didn't know that. I hope it's not that bad, Tilted. I don't know much about it. Sorry, I just accidentally... You love Pokemon? I love Pokemon too. Pokemon is my favorite thing, honestly. Like, it has been since I was a kid. I've been playing since Pokemon Silver. I have been playing since before I could read. Pokemon Silver was the first video game I ever played. And, like, it really sparked a joy of gaming for me, just in general, so... My phone sent it before I was done typing. So we got Eevee, Gengar, Swirlix, Flamigo, Orthworm, and Spiritomb. That is a solid team. I think I've said my like dream, like my top 6 before. I honestly, it changes so often, so if I were to list another one, it would probably be different from the one I listed like 2 weeks ago. I have bad writing even though I'm going into 2nd class. Hey, I mean, some things just aren't our strong suits, you know? I'm a terrible speller. If it wasn't for autocorrect, you probably wouldn't be able to tell what I'm trying to say half the time, because I'm just trying to figure it out. Yep. Spelling is dumb. My name is Dylan and I'm English. English as in like from England? Or English as in you just speak English? Or like English is your native language? I will try to remember that. Wayne is actually Dylan. Oh, how much long? Oh, we only have a minute and a half. I think we can get up to the top and back down again in a minute and a half. I think if we go quick. Do-do-do. My, like, nightmare situation is the shiny spawns in this corridor, but there's, like, a wall of Pokemon in front of it, and I can't get to it right away. Hello. You're not what I'm looking for. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright, I think our sandwich is officially done. Seeing a lot of non-iron Jugulis spawns. I am still seeing a good chunk of them, though. Oh, now it's officially over. So we'll head back to the top. I'm gonna go buy a bunch of dust balls, I think. Then we'll make our new sandwich and then keep on going. It's the indigo disc. Okay. Thank you. That was bothering me. My Eevee can also use that special EVZ move, too. Can it Gigantamax into, like, the fat Eevee? Because that guy is super adorable. Okay, where can I buy Dusk Balls? Is it just anywhere? Or is there, like, a specific spot? Let's look it up real quick. Where to buy Dusk Balls? Yes, you can. Eevee uses the special Z move and Gigantamax. It's a very special Eevee. Violet. Where to get Dust Balls? Available for purchase at Delibird Presents. Okay. So we are flying. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Map. I really should finish the Pokedex. Artisan Bakery, Deli Costco, Shirt Cans. I know that the, like, main city is gonna have it. But where? Delibird Presents, right there. So we'll go here. Pick up some Dusk Balls. I think he's gonna look good in a Dusk Ball. Plus, it's fitting for the area, so that's cool. Hi, bud. What are you doing? You gonna lay back down? Why is there almost no snail Pokemon? That is a good question. Hello. Isn't that one of the new legendaries a snail? Like a grass snail? Hello? My monitor just turned off. Now I have no signal. Zach C. We're doing a Shiny Living Dex, and if you are, I'm doing it. I'm not going for a Shiny Living Dex at the moment. I think it would be cool to do eventually, but we're just going for Iron Jugulis right now. Hello? There we go. Sorry about that, guys. My monitor turned off, so I had to fix that real quick. As a Canadian, I'm insulted that no moose Pokemon exist. There should be moose Pokemon. I think that that is an oversight. And they should add some. This is Delibird Presents, right? Yes. Pokeballs. Dusk balls. How many can I get? 197. I think I only need like 50. I'll get 50. Cool. Mega Swampert, Mega Rayquaza, and Dittos. What do all those have in common, Dylan? actually made a fan-made moose Pokemon when I was little. That's super cool. I don't think I did any fan-made Pokemon, like, that I made, personally. I did have, like, fan, like, regions, I suppose, that I wanted. Like, themed off of stuff. I wanted one that was, like, all a desert at one point in time. I thought that would be fun. Mainly just because I like the desert area in Pokemon Emerald a lot. But, alright. We're equipped. Be grass and water type? That's good. I like that. Would it have, like, cool antlers or just, like, regular antlers? What are you thinking on antlers? Henry. Or if you wanted to go, like, super Canadian with it, you could do, like, an ice fighting type, and then have the antlers be, like, hockey sticks. I think that would be funny, personally. But that's just because I like hockey a lot. Make a sandwich. Ultra avocado sandwich. We go tomato. I don't know why everything is vibrating. Seems not conducive to sandwich making. But what do I know? Avocado. And our smoked fillet. No! Oh, you stay. You stay. We put the bread on, and you stay. I hope it comes with. I feel like the antlers would be pure ice, and they would be used to create blizzards. Ooh, that's smart. Those are cool emojis, Wayne. Or Dylan, I suppose. Sorry. Are they, like, from a specific channel, or are they just, like, generic ones? Let's go. In, like, real life, they'd be extremely territorial. That makes sense. You know what I want more of? I want more otter Pokemon. Oh, his foot fell off. Here's, like, a little Lego otter I did. I just broke his foot, though. His, pieces are very... Money, money, money. I love me pennies. Said this a bit ago, but yeah, there aren't any snail Pokemon. I can only think of two off the bat. There's Macargo, and then there's the new, like, legendary that I don't remember the name of. My, like, gut instinct is it's Shang-Chi, but I'm pretty sure that, that is wrong, and that is just a Marvel movie. But, yeah, I can only think of two. I can only think of one otter Pokemon, 0 moose Pokemon. There's still a lot of gas in the tank for, like, animal-based Pokemon that they could make. Macargo's pretty silly. I love Macargo, especially... I had a friend gift me a shiny Korean Macargo, and that thing is super cool. I like him a lot. And I think any, like, fire type shiny that's, like, gray or black when it's shiny is super cool. Macargo's not. Macargo's purple, which I also really like purple shinies. But, Slugma is, like, a smoky gray color when he's shiny. I think that's pretty cool. Oh... My fan-made snail Pokemon would be rock water type. We use its shell to launch rocks. Hello. You look suspicious. I'm just gonna... Not you. I once had a fish tank before I got my dog Henry. And I had a beta fish and a bunch of ghost shrimp, because ghost shrimp were supposed to help, like, clean the tank. And I had one that I named Rambo, because he was just on, like, a murderous rampage. And he would throw rocks at the fish in the tank. And he was, like, the last one standing out of, like, everything else in the tank died, except for him. And he just, like, hung out by himself for a good long while before he died. Hello, I would like one silver dragon, if you would please. Please, sir, may I have some silver dragon? Shrimp throwing rocks, that's nuts. It was pretty crazy. He was a wild guy. My first snail Pokemon Macargo. And he's so when... Oh, and Gudra. That's true. Gudra is technically a snail. Hisui and Gudra. Yes. I forget about the Hisuian forms a lot. I didn't spend a whole lot of time with Legends Arceus. I did like them. But, I can't remember what I was super into at the time that took my free time away from Legends. Do. Hello, shinies. Shinies. I do need to go back and finish Legends Arceus. Because at this point, it's the last Legends game we're gonna get. I did think it was kind of funny that before the presents, everyone was like, ooh, we're getting another Legends game. And then, nothing. We got nothing. I'm kind of happy about it, though. I, like, don't really want another Pokemon game for a while. Like, I want them to work on the next game for, like, a good chunk of time. So that it doesn't come out with, like, serious issues or whatever. Hey, bud. Dog's chewing on his feet again. He's been doing that a lot lately. I don't know why. He's getting old, though. He's an old man. You good? Henry, you want to say hi? Come here. Come here. Come on. Get up here. Say hi. Say hi. You gotta look at the camera. Hi, buddy. You got boogies in your eye, bud. Yes. Who's a good boy? Is it you? You want to lay down and get covered up? Yeah. I was a dragon type gym leader. My team would be Dragonite, Tyranitar, Hydreigon, Goodra, Garchomp, and Mega Salamence. That is a solid team. Lay down, bud. Lay down. Good boy. Just make a new mystery dungeon. That's all I care about anymore. I wasn't a huge fan of the mystery dungeon games. I really want a new Pokemon Ranger game. I think that would be awesome. Plus, it's been like a long time. Or if they could just like remaster the old ones. Give us a Ranger collection. And then make the Manaphy egg like portable to Pokemon Home. Like from the original Ranger. I have one of the original Ranger Manaphys. I went out and bought a copy of Pokemon Ranger specifically that didn't have the egg taken so that I could have it. And I really lucked out because the people who had my copy before me played up to the point where you get the Manaphy egg and then just never transferred it over. How would you play Ranger on not a DS? Well, I mean, like, the Switch in handheld mode has a touchscreen. So you just, like, transfer to, that. Or you could, like, make a pointer system with the analog stick. Cool and slimy. That would be Manaphy. I wanted to shiny hunt Manaphy, but it's a process to get that going. Especially like with the Ranger one. I think you can shiny hunt it in other games now. Especially like Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, or Legends. I think you can shiny hunt it in those. But I know you can shiny hunt Darkrai and Shaman. I missed the Darkrai event in Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and I'm kind of bummed about that. But I did get the Shaman event and the Arceus event. I just haven't done them yet. I've been saving them because I think I want to shiny hunt them eventually. We'll see, though. I have lots of hunts planned and prepped. It's just, like, I haven't done them yet. And so I just have, like, games waiting in, like, various stages of completion. They should make an axolotl rocket launcher. Well, like, oh, my sister did actually get a legit Manaphy from Ranger. Starter. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got mine from Ranger. I think the fact that they made it like one per cartridge was kind of dumb, in my opinion. But, it is what it is, I suppose. It makes them more and more rare now, like, as things go on. I would be interested in getting a Japanese copy of Ranger to get, like, a Japanese one. I think that would be cool. Because I do have Japanese Pokemon Pearl I could transfer it to. And then Japanese Pokemon Black 2, I can transfer it from there. And then I think it's region free from there. I have a huge... The whole limited special event Pokemon thing is done. That's true. Um, but what was I saying? Oh, I have a huge project. It's like outside of what I normally do. Gosh dang it. Um, it's like outside of what I normally do, and it's gonna cost an exorbitant amount of money and time and resources. But I do want to do a complete region compatibility guide for every Pokemon game. I think my phone glitched out and I accidentally put someone in timeout. Hey Tilt, just checking what will your next stream be? My next stream is going to be Dragon Quest Builders is the next series we are working on. But I think we're gonna stream putting a Gundam model together this weekend. So watch out for that. I think we're gonna do that Sunday. I don't know exactly what time right now because I gotta check with my wife and see if she's got anything planned. But be on the lookout on Sunday for that. And then Tuesday, we'll start Dragon Quest Builders at regular time, 6 p.m. Central. Is there a way for me to untime out someone? Community moderation. Let's try here. Settings. I don't think so. Rules. You're good, monkey. I'm just trying to figure out because I don't want Dylan to think that they did anything wrong. I think we just gotta wait it out. It's only 300 seconds. It's not that bad. Dylan, I'm pretty sure you're still watching. You can still hear me. It was just an accident. I'm sorry. We didn't mean to put you in timeout. See you later, Brady. There's so many and there's 0 shinies. What do we got? I don't think we got anything over here. This lighting off of the like crystals makes everything look so funky. My phone is really old and doesn't do what it's supposed to do. I've been in that situation before. Like, especially since you said that you got water in it. Like, who knows? I have a new phone. And like, it's in full working condition. But even, like, I'll, like, go and change music in the shower or whatever, and if I get, like, water on my screen, it, like, freaks out. It's like, what are we doing? And it just, like, starts pressing random buttons. So, I totally understand. Plus, 300 seconds is only, like, 4 minutes. So, it's not a huge deal. I don't know how the math shakes out on that, but it's okay. Alright, Dylan's back. We're good. Trying to show what's happening. 300 seconds is up now. Alright, we're all good again. Yeah, I do think it's strange, and maybe there is a way. I'll have to talk to Flops and Gage, because they're more experienced streamers than I. But I feel like there should be a way for me to untime out someone. If there's not, that seems kind of silly. There are a few features I would like YouTube to implement down the line. Dylan, Monkey is one of my moderators. They've been here for a long time, and so I trust them to like delete messages if someone gets a little out of line or whatever, and their phone like messed up and accidentally put you in timeout. So it deleted all of your old messages, and then like we couldn't see anything if you typed anything for like the past few minutes. But it was just an accident. We didn't mean to do it. How much time we got? We got 11 minutes. Gosh dang it. You know, the more I look at it, the more I don't like this camera angle as much. Should make a Logan Paul Pokemon that has Prime. Well, I mean, there's Prime 8. There you go. But I set up the TV in the background, and you guys can't really see it that good anymore, unless I, like, crank back and, like, super chill mode. Which, like, I can do this so you guys can see it, but... We got a little Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I have the Super Famicom version. Hello? Okay. Phone is 4 years old, probably need a new one. Probably. Wouldn't be a bad idea to upgrade. I generally upgrade every, like, 2 to 3. So... Hey, Henry. Dude, stop. Oh. You're being a little aggressive, don't you think? I don't remember going this high. It's because I don't go this high normally. We'll head back down. So that's fine. Whoop. Henry, what are you doing? What are your guys' favorite dragon Pokemon? Ooh. That's a good question. Favorite dragon type Pokemon? I really like Salamence, obviously. I'm a Gen 3 guy, so Salamence is going to be up there. Hydreigon's up there. I just... Hydreigon's lower for me just because of how late it evolves. It's like 65, which, even for most, like, Elite Fours and Champions, like, 65 is kind of a little too high. Dragonite, but maybe Flygon. Flygon's a good dragon type. I really like Kingdra. I got a shiny Kingdra in Pokemon Y. That thing was super cool. It's a purple shiny. I love purple shinies. It's the only reason I don't like Hydreigon. Yeah, I think it evolves way too late. I think it should have been 55 like most other pseudos. But that's just me. Okay. Hello. One shiny, please. Okay. All Unova Pokemon have a high level up rate. Yeah, I do remember stuff leveling up pretty quick in that game. It's been a while since I played it. I really want to get an English copy of Pokemon Black or White too, but they're so expensive. I haven't played those games in such a long time. Snails take on the world. Dylan is Team Snail. I guess I'm Team Snail too. I like snails. Oh. I watched the Team Snail. I watched the Absol Blogs Pokemon video of him going for... Hello, I saw you. What do you got back there? Just a regular? No shinies hiding back there? Where he caught like 190 shiny Dunsparces down here to get the 1% shiny to Dunsparce. Like, he's obviously put in way more time than I have, but he got 190 and I've gotten 0 shinies down here. It's kind of disheartening. But we're in for the long haul. We're going for it. I won't change targets until we get this guy. Do-do-do. You always gotta keep an eye out for the other non-Iron Jugulis Pokemon, because you never know what could pop up. I am scared there's gonna be one that I'm not super familiar with what its shiny looks like, and I'm gonna, like, pass by it. You've been looking for this one for a long time. I have. This is, I think it's stream number 3. That's what I titled it as, but I could be wrong. But I think we have at least 6 or 7 hours driving up and down these corridors looking for it. Wonder if Flops is gonna show up. Maybe. I think he's grinding away at the Undertale video tonight. So, we'll see. Do they not have the sparkly effect on them? They do in battle, but outside of battle, they don't have the sparkle effect or the shiny chime like they did in Legends Arceus at all. Which is kind of a bummer. I wish they would have done that. But unfortunately, we have no real indicator except for like the color, the specific color. And like if you throw like your Pokemon at it, that's a major flaw. It is. If you throw a Pokemon at it, it won't, like the auto battle thing, it will refuse to battle shiny Pokemon. So you can always, if you're not sure, you can always like do the auto battler and check it. But that takes time. And we're on limited time with these sandwiches. We only got 2.5 minutes. We gotta do a speed lap. That's not speed lap. Dylan says dog? Yeah, I got my dog with me right now. They have the sparkly effect. You just can't hear it, I think. Really do need to play Arceus again. I want to play through Arceus as well. Me and Flops were thinking about doing Shiny Race in Legends Arceus, just because they're like faster. There's a format for Shiny Races I really like that Absol Blocks Pokemon and Supreme Arcanines do. That's called, I think they call it like Overworld O Versus. And so you go to like each area in Legends Arceus. You have a guaranteed shiny Pokemon in Legends Arceus, the shiny Ponyta, that's true. But you go to every area in Legends Arceus, and the object is to, of the like hunt race, is to find a shiny in every area before the other person. And they've made a couple videos like that, and they're all super fun. So, and they do full odds, and that's what I prefer, full odds hunting in like the more modern games, especially the ones with the overworld shinies where you can encounter stuff super fast. Like, I'll just boost the encounter odds and then go for the full odds shiny. If you went for like the shiny power to reduce the odds, like we'd get one every half hour or something crazy. How do you get past that flower in Pokemon? What flower? If you want a good Pokemon YouTuber, MNJTV is funny. I have watched MNJTV stuff. Their challenge videos that they do with Pokemon 7 are very fun. I like those a lot. Little Loxton stuff. These are all good. If you want to throw it way back, the Jaywitz, he's probably my favorite YouTuber of all time, and his Pokemon videos were super good. He did mainly Pokemon stuff in the beginning, and then he transferred to just like Nintendo stuff, and then like video game stuff in general. But all of his stuff's been really good. He hasn't posted in quite a while, but every time something new comes out, I'm like, I gotta see it. Hey! He thinks that if he's behind me and I can't see him, I don't know that he's licking his feet. But I do know. Because he's very loud. Even through my headphones, I can still hear him. Okay. Nothing yet. Mega Swampert with a rocket launcher. That's just too OP. That's busted. You'd win every fight. Mega Swampert's already so strong. He's got those big old, like, muscly arms. Are you winning, son? I'm trying. I'm trying. Oh. Weeb Power Hour content is funny too. Wonder what this area is like in Scarlet? That is a good question. Okay, I did want to discuss something with you guys while I have a lot of regulars in chat. I've talked to Flops and Gage about it already. Hello? Not a shiny. I'm thinking... Let me know if you think this constitutes a blind playthrough or not. Or, like, if it's close enough to a blind playthrough. I've said it a few times throughout stream that I'm studying Japanese. And things are going pretty well so far, I'd say. I've been going for about a week. And I've picked up, I'd say, an average amount for someone who studied for a week. I'm thinking in, like, November, so in 2.5, 3 months or so. In Scarlet's the same, except with past Paradox Pokemon. I don't remember what Pokemon spawned down here for Scarlet. I'm thinking, however, that of doing a playthrough. Technically, I've never played Scarlet. I've played Violet, and the stories are not vastly different, but, like, kind of different. But I'm thinking about playing an entire playthrough in Japanese. And seeing just, like, if I'm able to do it. And, like, if... I don't know. I think it'd be an interesting video, at least. So... Is that something you guys would be interested to see, or is that something I should kind of handle, like, challenge on my own? Or is that something you guys would be interested in? Oh. Okay. But that would be after Dragon Quest Builders and after all the Halloween stuff. Catch you later, Dylan. We'll see you around. Hopefully you can come back and hang out with us later. Picnic. Make a sandwich. Gage says he's not sure. I'm gonna have to do it at my computer regardless if I stream it or not, just because I'm gonna need, like, the, like, Japanese to Japanese dictionary to look up the kanji and stuff. And, like, vocabulary words that I don't know. So I could just, like, record all of the footage offline and then make a video about it. But I watched the sandwich song you sent me. Not yet. I need to watch it still. Things have been a little crazy for a while, so stay. I think I'm gonna do the smoked fillet first this time, because they were having some issues staying on the sandwich. I think they're flatter than the avocado. You went hard in Duolingo today? I did. Fun fact, The Duolingo, I hit my 7-day streak today, and as a reward, they gave me 3 days of like Duolingo Super for free. And so I was like, well, I guess while I have this, I'm just gonna like grind it out. Monkey thinks it would be cool. So hopefully by that time I like know enough Japanese that we can get through it fairly easily. Now you gotta catch up. But I don't know if it would be entertaining if it's just like me looking up words in like a Japanese to Japanese dictionary and then like making flashcards and stuff. I've also thought about streaming like my Duolingo lessons. Like at this point, I'm just down to stream like whatever interests me. That's why I wanted to do the Gundam thing on stream. Doing Japanese stuff on stream. I just think it'd be fun. And like if I'm gonna do something, I might as well stream it, even if no one watches it. So did Duolingo for 3 days until I got sick immediately after and then fell off of it. So Tuesday I had the technical issues and then I got violently ill. And I did one lesson, which takes like 2 minutes, to keep my streak going. You don't have Duolingo? You should get it, Monkey. If you want to learn Japanese, it's a pretty decent resource for like very beginning, starting to learn. I would recommend before you do any of the lessons to learn the alphabets, the hiragana and katakana, because it will be advantageous to you in the future. Duolingo burns my phone. I mean, maybe if you had an iPhone, it wouldn't be so bad there, Gage. Mine doesn't heat up at all. I'm just kidding, by the way. Okay. My new one's fine because it's not an overpriced iPhone. Let me guess, it's an overpriced Samsung. Because they're the exact same price. At least for like the premium tier Samsungs. The foldable ones are more expensive. Maybe if I get Duolingo, it will burn the rest of the water out of my phone. Tilted's on a rampage today. I mean, what can I say? No. I do think that the foldable phones are cool. I just don't like Samsungs. I've had like 3 or 4 of them in the past. And I always wind up switching back to an iPhone just because I don't like the interface as much. I think it's weird that it like low-key has 2 operating systems on it. And like every app, there's 2 apps to do the same thing for like everything on Samsung phones. Because there's like the Google version and then Samsung needs their own version. And I don't need all that bloatware on my phone. But if I were to switch to an Android, I would probably get a Pixel. The like Google Pixel Fold looks pretty cool. Or like one of those like gaming Android phones. Those things are wild now. I saw one, someone was advertising on a YouTube video the other day where like it has shoulder buttons for like emulators and stuff now. Now someone who owns a foldable phone, he emulates 3DS on it. Android does have Citra, which is cool. I have like a Samsung tablet that I inherited from my grandmother. It's like super old. It's from like 2017 or whatever. But it can run... I run PSP emulators on it pretty good. So, that's nice. I do enjoy that. Do-do-do. I need Flip Flop Guy to help me mod my 3DS. There's some stuff I need to get on there. Same with my Wii U and my Wii. My Wii's like half modded. It has the homebrew channel on it. But I haven't figured out how to put the ROMs on it yet, or like the ISO files for the WiiWare games I want to play. So I have to figure out how to do that. Also, the like guide I was I was following to mod my Wii, all of the links that had like the downloads for the like firmware you need were broken. So I had to like go find different stuff, and I don't think it's all working together the way it's supposed to. I have Project M on my Wii U. I letterboxed my, is letterbox or letterbomb? I think it's letterbomb. I did that to my Wii, and I need to figure out what's going on with it. I might just need to, like, wipe everything and restart. So, you remember you said reading? Yes. My favorite non-video game hobby is probably playing Magic at this point. I play it like every chance I can. Been playing a lot with Flops and some other guys that we hang out with. And it's been a good time. I'm excited to try building this Gundam. I've been watching the original show, like I said before, and it's been super fun. And like there's lots of them that I think are cool, so if I can build them, and if I enjoy building them, I can see myself getting more of them. Pretty boring. Gaming's my passion. Also, graphic design. Graphic design is your passion. I say that as a meme and like kind of legit because you do all my banners. You want to do Gundam? Honestly, they're fairly inexpensive. Like the level that I'm at, that I have, because they have like different grades. I have the high grade, which is like middle of the road actually. And most of the high grade ones are like $25 to $30. So, oh, I'm pretty bad at graphic design. I think that you are good at graphic design, actually. All of the things you've done for me for graphic design have been pretty good, I will say. Oh, my banner says otherwise. I have to agree. Monkey took graphic design for 1 year in high school. Ooh, you better watch out, Gage. Monkey's coming for your job. Also, Gage, did you get the like picture I sent you of my channel name in like the Minecraft font? I think that's as close as we're gonna get for the Dragon Quest font, because there's no like official font It's just kind of a, like, drawing that gets redone every once in a while. You saw it? Okay, cool. It's close enough, I think. Come up with something. I appreciate it. I am kind of sad to see the Undertale one go, though. I think the Undertale one is super good. I see the gold on these guys, and it always, like, makes me think, is it maybe? Put it in the video, then? I could put it in the video. Immortalize it. Maybe we can fit it in there. I don't know what Flops' vision is, but I feel like it could probably go in there. Oh. What? How much time we got on this sandwich? I feel like we just started it. Yeah, we still got about 20 minutes left. So, I think that this is probably going to be our last sandwich for the evening, because if we do another one, we'll go over time. And, I don't think that I can go overtime again tonight, so we might cut a little early. I hope that's okay with everyone. Okay. I need to figure out what the iron, like the future Delibirds shiny looks like, because I catch it in the corner of my eye and I think it's a shiny every single time. And it's not. It never is. So that's something I might have to look into. Gosh dang it. Who are your guys' favorite Undertale characters? Mine has to be Papyrus. I love Papyrus so much. He's so funny and, like, dopey. And I love that. Doo-doo-doo. Flip-flop guys is Sans. Also, are we all ready for Saturday? For no in particular reason at all. I think Saturday has potential to be a good time. Monkeys is Sans and Metaton. Both good choices. I feel like we didn't get enough time with, like, true Metaton. Like, their real body. I feel like we should have gotten something later. I'm almost at 150 subs. I am getting close. I've gotten to the point where I get, like, my subs aren't coming in, like, big bursts like they used to. They're just kind of gradual. Even, like, if I don't post content. Like, I didn't post anything this week and I gained, like, 2 or 3 subs. And I think that's really cool that we're getting to a point where, like, the videos, I think it's the, like, the long form videos and some of the VODs for the streams are kind of carrying subscriber numbers. I think that's cool. I appreciate all of the subscriptions. I'm gonna start upping my game so you don't beat my second channel. Well, you know. I feel like there's probably gonna be a lull during Dragon Quest, just because I don't think that game's as popular as Undertale or Mario 64. Mario 64 kind of, relative to what I had before, it like blew up the channel. Which is unfortunate because I didn't enjoy the game all that much. But people really loved the game, so they came and hung out and watched it. Pikmin 4 review soon, just to beat you. I'm excited for the Pikmin 4 review. It is kind of a bummer we didn't get a chance to do that, like, pseudo podcast about the Pokemon Present. Oh my god, there it is! Yeah! Let's go! Just as I was about to dog on the Pokemon Presents. Alright, what do I got? I don't think I have any quick balls, which is unfortunate. We need something a little less like Captain Insano to fight it. I did not come super well prepared for this fight. That is unfortunate. So I do have the Master Ball though. If we do have to Master Ball it, that is fine. We're gonna go with Heat Wave. Oh, I think we're just dead here. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Found you during Breath of the Wild during the Boris. I do remember that, Monkey. I don't know, folks. We'll go with Bramblegast. Should definitely talk next time. Didn't really want to last time because I want to actually be in that Pokemon mood for the discussion. Well, I was gonna say there wasn't really anything to talk about. So like nothing really got announced that was noteworthy. So there was like a Mewtwo event and some anime. Okay, I think we go 120, 75. Okay, I think we go Giga Drain. Okay, cool. We should be able to get him down a little bit with this. Okay, Giga Drain again. Okay. Also, I don't think I have any status affecting moves. Superpower, no, no. What's charge do? Nope, none of those. Just randomly came in giving out of context tips. They were super helpful. Okay, guys. Is it worth going for another Giga Drain? Because if we crit, it dies. Or should we just start chucking balls? What do you guys think? Try the balls? Okay. We'll go with the Dusk Ball. B. B, 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 B. B didn't work. Oh, it looks so cool. Ultra Ball, though? Dusk Ball is more effective than Ultra Ball. Dusk Ball's 4 times effective. Okay. We got this. We got this. Special attack was heightened. That's not good. Don't risk it. Chuck balls. We'll just chuck balls. I wish I had like a sleeper or something to paralyze. Because this is unfortunate. That was not even close. Come on. I think we have like 4 more turns before we switch to timer balls. Did we get it? Did we get it? No. Gosh, dang. We're getting close. 1. Yeah! Let's go! Alright, we need a name for it now. Chucking balls is better than losing a shiny forever. One time I chucked balls and still lost the shiny forever because it cursed itself to death. And that was unfortunate. Okay, folks. Oh, first, we're gonna save. Also, don't forget, if you guys have Scarlet and Violet, use the code GETYOURMEW to get a Mew with a random Terrestrial Terra type. I got a Psychic Terra type Mew, and I think that's real dumb. So I need to log in with my Japanese account and run it again and see if I get a better one. And then if I don't, you got water. And then if I don't, use Shelby's. All right. How do I... Oh, I think you have to be in my party. I was hoping for, like, Ghost or Poison or Dark. I think those would be cool. But... Is it in summary? Yeah, change nickname. What are we thinking for nickname? We should battle when I finally beat the game. I'm down. I think that'd be fun. You got Ghost type Mew? I'm so jealous, Monkey. Iron Jugulis. What's a good Iron Jugulis nickname? Want me to pull from my list? It's risky, but I'll take it. Give me a name from the list, Gage. It's gonna be something stupid I put in there. It's gonna wind up being Beefcake or something. I can't remember if you used Beefcake or not. Bodie McBoatface. Juggy McJugface. Oh. I'm excited. The anticipation. Queen Bee. Okay. Queen Bee it is. I think that was a monkey nickname, if I remember correctly. Queen Bee. Alright. Now, make lead. You guys ready? We got regular Iron Jugulis. And we got shiny Iron Jugulis. That thing is sweet. It looks more like gunmetal than the GIF really shows. Like, it's darker, in my opinion. Maybe it's just the lighting where we are. But Yeah, we won't terrestrialize. We'll go with Hyper Voice. Need to play Mario Galaxy. I've tried Mario Galaxy. Maybe I should try it with the 3D All-Stars collection. Gotta do a shiny hunt race. Oh, did we just get... Oh, we just got, like, blasted. Okay. I was explaining the shiny race that I wanted to do with you earlier. I don't know if you were here for that. But... I have Mario Galaxy for the Wii. And, I played it, and I thought it was super disorienting, and I didn't like the motion controls. So... but maybe I need to give it another shot, because that was a couple years ago. Anywho... That's how it is, I suppose. We finally got our shiny. Now I'll actually have a short to post. I could parse through some Undertale clips, but I don't really know if I want to do that. Alright, we go back to the surface. But Flops, you name the game and the Pokemon, and I'll do whatever you want to do. Alright, let's heal this guy. Must be revived first. Okay. Store health. Max revive. Game and Pokemon? Yeah. Game and Pokemon. Would putting a slime guy on the banner work? Yeah, that's good for me. I don't really know. I just know that the slimes are like the generic enemies and like the most common one. I don't know what any of the other like big Dragon Quest enemies are gonna be. How about you name the game and I'll name the Pokemon? I'm down for that. Oh. How much do I hate myself? Is the real question. Because I could say, like, Scarlet and Violet, because I'm pretty decent at shiny hunting in these games now. Or I could say something wild, like Brilliant Diamond. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Because those games are, like, a nightmare to hunt in, if we're being honest. They do have all the nice soft reset Pokemon, though, if you wanted to do a soft reset hunt. Love the Dragon Quest slime guy. The slimes are so cute. Have you seen the, like, slime PS2 controller? Could do shiny starter and BDSP. I'm okay. I'm okay not doing that. That sounds like a bad time. Do you know how long the resets for those are? I was talking about, like, the legendaries. the resets for shiny starters and BDSPs like 2 minutes per reset. So it's gonna be a long time. Or we get lucky. But you know how it is. I just spent probably close to... Thought you wanted to have a good time. I just spent close to... I want to say like 7.5 hours shiny hunting Iron Jugulis. Which we have now. Look at that bad boy. Alright, I want to put all of my shinies that I've caught on stream. I only have 3 of them so far. But I want to put them all in my party, and then we can start easy and move our way up. That is true. And then I want to do a picnic so we can see all of them. Where is my guy? Sandygast. I can't remember if I have evolved him yet or not. We will go search, species, S, Sandygast. I don't believe, I have, evolved him yet. Is this it? Yes. Alright, we got the 3 stream shinies so far. We're getting close to a full... Gen 7 shiny resets are such a pain. Those aren't bad. Gen 6 is pretty bad. So we got Queen Bee. We got Daryl. And we got Sandy. Just out here living life. I really enjoy SOS hunting in Gen 7, though. That's super fun. Also, end poll. What won the poll? Were you guys right? You guys were right. We did find it at the bottom plateau. So that's cool. Alright, folks. Well, we got the shiny. Our sandwich has 40 seconds left on it. And we don't really need another one. So, I do think we are going to end it off there for this evening. I do appreciate everyone coming in and hanging out, having a good time with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the payoff of all those flip-flop guy was here. I hope the payoff was all right for all of the time we put in it. Give you a sec? Okay, we're giving Gage a sec. I hope my reaction was good enough for you guys. But yeah, I'm very happy we found it. That's my first Paradox shiny. I don't know if I'll go for the complete collection. I might. Discord. Alright, I'm on Discord. The Ultra Wormhole shiny hunts are fun. I don't have Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon, so I haven't had a chance to do them yet. Ooh. Not your greatest work, but nice and simple. I like it. Here, let me save this real quick. And then let me put this on stream so everyone can see it. Image. Okay. Browse. Boom. Oh, let me make this a little smaller. Look at that. That's some good work. I like that a lot. Everyone let Gage know they did a fantastic job on this. This is going to be... I'm going to switch this probably over the weekend. Switch the channel banner over to this from the Undertale one. And then next week we get going on Dragon Quest Builders. Not a graphic designer. But get going on Dragon Quest Builders. The Undertale video is going to premiere next week, so we got a busy week ahead of us. Also, Sunday, don't forget, we're doing Gundam stream on Sunday. I don't know the time yet. I will let you guys know. I'll probably post a community post, and I'll probably put it in Flops's Discord. Do I play Fortnite, Adamant Gamer? Unfortunately, I do not. I do not play multiplayer games really all that much. I had bad experiences with them when I was younger, so I try to stay away from them as much as possible. I will get into some not Fortnite, Overwatch every once in a while, but no way I'm taking over Gage's job. Maybe do a Pokemon Scarlet stream sometime soon. That'll be good. The first one was super fun. I really enjoyed that, so I will be on the lookout for more of that. I'm just gonna hide that there. You'll train me? We'll see. Anywho, I'm gonna head on out of here. I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of their evening. I will catch you all once again on Sunday, and then we get back into the usual grind of things on Tuesday. So I hope to see everyone there, and I hope to see everyone later on down the line as well. All right, let me pump some tunes for y'all, and then we'll head on out of here. There we go. You're subbed, Adamant Gamer. I appreciate that. I hope to see you here in the future. I'm sorry you came in right at the tail end. But we have more coming soon, so you can check out the VODs if you want to see what we're all about here, and we will be doing more in the future. So this has been a very long-winded goodbye. I appreciate every one of you, and I'll catch you later.